Hey! Well, today I'm actually going to be doing some book reviews because I read all the time, I write all the time. I've already made a video with my poems in it, so I thought I would review some books that I've read. The first, well, three actually, is a trilogy. In the Dragonlance trilogy, Dragon's Bottom Twilight, Dragons of Winter Night, and Dragons of Spring Dawning. These three books make an incredible trilogy. As you can see, I have masking tape on them, I have regular tape on them, I have scotch tape on them. I have tape all over these books because they are very, very well read and very, very well loved, because I read these books at least once every year. They are about a party who goes after the evil and the questing within the land of Kryn. The next three are about just the twin. The next trilogy is about just the twins from the first trilogy and their little halfling or kinder, Tasselhoff. They go back in time and they almost try to save the world from a cataclysm that happened a long time ago. I don't want to give too much away, so I'm just going to stop. Those are by Tracy Hickman and Margaret Reese. The next is called The Wager. I don't currently have the book right now because my friend borrowed it from me and never gave it back. It's by Donna Jo Napoli, and I loved this book so much. It's about a guy who makes a wager. He loses everything in a hurricane and makes a wager with the devil that he can't take a bath or wash his clothes or anything for 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days. And he gets unlimited money out of a little gold purse thing. It's a really good book. I highly recommend it. The next book I'm going to be reviewing is called Compound by S.A. Bodine. This book is very good. I read it just recently. It's about a dad who brings his whole family down into a compound, and then their son, whose twin was left behind, finds a wireless internet connection and finds out that nothing actually ever happened up in the real world, and they were down in this compound that they thought a nuclear war went on when it didn't. The dad went crazy. The next one I truly hated, and I don't suggest anybody to ever read it. It's called The Breakup Bible. I read it because I had nothing else to read, and it was just laying on my brother's dresser. Yeah, my brother had this. He's 2 years older than me, so ugh. Anyways, this book was completely horrible. I hated it full-heartedly. I don't suggest it to anybody. Seriously, do not read this book. The next one is one of my favorite books of all time. It's called Ender's Game. It's about this little boy. It's sometime in the future, and it's about this little boy who was born as a third when there's strict regulations for only 2 children being born, and he saves the entire world. And there's lots of sequels after it that I've read some of them, but I have not read all of them yet. But the ones I have read so far are amazing. It's about when he's older and what he's been doing since then, and he's lived thousands and even millions of years because he's been going the speed of light and slowing down time for himself. Then the last one I have is called The Shifter. It's about this girl Naya who they're supposed to be able to heal and put this all the pain from the person into this certain type of metal called vanadium, and she can't shift into vanadium, but she can shift into other people. And then at the end you find out some other cool things she can do. There's a sequel to it that I have not yet read. I'm going to the library on school Friday, so I'm going to get that, and maybe I'll do a review and tell you guys how it was after I'm finished. It was a really good book. At first, it's kind of slow at the beginning, but after you get into it, it's really fast-moving, entertaining, exciting book, and I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorites. It's going to be one that I'm going to go find at my local bookstore, and I'm going to buy just to have in my collection so I can read it over and over again because I loved this book. Well, Thank you for watching. If you have any ideas for my next video or anything, leave it down in the comments below. I'll try to do whichever ones I can. Thank you. Bye.